After the strike, Drew Barrymore's head writers are through with her. It would appear that Drew Barrymore's failed attempt to restart her talk show during the WGA strike is still resonating. In actuality, none of the talk show host's 3 WGA writers will be returning to her program. Drew Barrymore gave the impression that such roles weren't important by trying to return without filling them. Her chief writers are unable to back someone who treated them with such severe disdain, even though the strike is over. So they made the decision to leave. Given that her talk show is set to resume in less than 2 weeks, this does place Drew Barrymore in a difficult situation. Fans can only conclude that she intends to carry out the original plan she had when the show was scheduled to resume during the strike without her writers. The Hollywood Reporter claims that Drew Barrymore's producers are currently frantic. After Chelsea White, Christina Kainan, and Liz Coe decided to stop writing for the show, it was difficult to find replacements. Fans of the talk show will be saddened by this news because all 3 of these women have been with Drew since the show's inaugural season. However, during the WGA strike, Chelsea White, Christina Kainan, and Liz Coe were all loud. They were even captured on camera waving placards that read, "Honk if you love union labor" or "Drew's News Strikes." Because of this, they were unable to forget what Drew had done and were unable to resume their work on the show. When the strike was still going on approximately a month ago, these women also talked to the media about the choice to bring the show back. The choice, according to Chelsea White, was bummer. Bringing the show back, in her opinion, implied that the WGA writers were not important members of the production staff. "I understand that everyone has to do what they believe is best for them," Christina Kainan continued. "It's critical that the WGA writers on the show and I remain members of our union. We're out here today because we need a fair deal." The 3 writers weren't sure if they would be allowed to continue working for Drew at the time. They'd apparently determined they can't. There were many more who disagreed with Drew Barrymore's choice besides the writers. She was mocked on Twitter since many people pointed out that by making this choice, she had already ruined her career. Drew's apology for offending people only served to fuel frustration as he continued to run new episodes. Eventually, Drew Barrymore changed her position. However, the harm had already been done.